Welcome to Thriver TV, the place to break free from narcissistic abuse with quantum tools and understandings. Leaving a narcissist is not like leaving a normal relationship. Of course, relationship endings can be very painful, and people may not behave nicely for a time because of being distressed. But relationships with narcissists ending takes this to another level, and it could be fraught with lots of confusion and trauma. So let's have a look at the possibilities of what you could be faced with. But before we get started, I'd just like to remind you, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do. And thank you so much if you already have. And if you like this video, please make sure you hit the like button. All right, let's get going on this. So number one, this is what can happen: false promises and crocodile tears. It can be very common with narcissists when you finally leave that they suddenly become apologetic, remorseful. They promise to do better, be better, and make it up to you. With narcissists, this is not about genuine remorse and love for you. It's purely about rehooking you up for narcissistic supply. And this is where we have to get it very clear. Words are cheap, and behavior is the determinant of whether someone is not just genuine, but also has the resources to change. People don't just change because they say they will. People change because they are genuinely remorseful, will be fully accountable, and do their inner work to heal the reasons why they behave so abusively in the first place. This is a long, hard process of healing required. It is not an overnight thing. And it really is my recommendation that if a person shows narcissistic personality disorder characteristics, which I write about on my blog with Are You With A Narcissist, and the links provided, the chances of this person changing are negligible or non-existent, and in no way does their proclamation and apologies mean they will. So many of us got back with narcissists time and time again and realized that all that did happen was the cycles became worse and worse. Number two, what they may do is tell you that they were ending it anyway. There are two reasons a narcissist will do this: to preserve their ego so that they get the final say, and also to try to freak you out into thinking that you're the one that's been discarded, so that you get all hurt and righteous and distraught trying to explain to the narcissist why it's your choice to leave the relationship because of their behavior and not the other way around. And if this happens, you could fall right back onto the hook again, trying to get the narcissist to understand you, and you will end up capitulating more of your rights and end up back under the narcissist's control again. Number three possibility is that the narcissist will stalk and harass you. This can happen when a narcissist doesn't want to lose control of you or the narcissistic supply that you are granting. This is especially prevalent when narcissists are the controlling and the jealous types. The approaches and contact with this type of narcissist are likely to be several different experiences, ranging from begging, crying, and trying to bargain, through to abusive and even violent words, threats, and actions. Please know it is so important to work on releasing your fear and create solid and powerful boundaries if you're being treated like this. It is every person's right to live free of harassment and intimidation, and you do have the ability to place intervention orders on narcissists when they behave like this. Number four is punish you. If a narcissist turns to vengeance, you'll know about it. This is when they can attack the things that are important to you, such as helping themselves to your money and taking possessions or things that you haven't secured. They'll turn people against you, refusing to give up your pets, cutting you off from finances, all sorts of things. It's so important when you leave a narcissist that you do it quietly, plan carefully, and make sure that you have all of your things secured before the narcissist knows that you finish with them. If you've seen this person act maliciously in the past, then don't give them the benefit of the doubt and think that they will not be capable of doing this. A narcissist who feels scorned because of being conscienceless is capable of some pretty dirty things. Also, be prepared for the smear campaigns that are coming. Virtually all narcissists do this. And the best thing you can do is not feed it, try not to defend yourself unless it becomes legal. If you do need to defend yourself, work hard at releasing all of your fears about the smear campaign. Walk a straight and a calm and an honest line. Narcissist smear campaigns fall apart when you do this. Number 4 is replace you quickly and let you know about it. A hallmark of narcissists is that they move on very quickly. I jokingly say it takes a narcissist as long as it takes to boil an egg to be back on a dating site. It's so true. Naturally, we all know that real people who really love people just aren't capable of doing that. Yet, of course, this can be intensely painful. Narcissists also love rubbing their ex-partner's face in it. The replacing you is likely to happen either whether you leave the narcissist or the narcissist leaves you. And it's so important for you to heal these terrible feelings that can come up regarding being unlovable and replaced. I promise you that when you do, you will totally feel nothing but compassion for that new partner and relief that it's not you having to be in the relationship with this person anymore. So being prepared is really important. Please know narcissists know where to hit. And what I mean by this is the thing that will hurt you, confuse you, or hook you in the most. That's what the narcissist is going to do. And if completely ignoring you after you leave is what would hurt you the most, I promise you that's exactly what will happen also. Why? Because that's just what narcissists do. The greatest way to get through this is to be prepared to turn inwards to that scared, confused, feeling guilty, abandoned, or fearful parts inside you and tend to them and heal them back to wholeness. By doing so, you'll be able to have left and keep away and start to heal and flow into your new abuse-free life. And that's my greatest passion and joy, helping individuals achieve this for real, people just like you. So to get your journey started with me, you can sign up to my free 16-day course by clicking the link at the top right of this video. And if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe so that you'll be notified as soon as each new one is released. And if you liked this, click like. Also, please share with your community so that we can help people awaken to these truths. And as always, I'm greatly looking forward to answering your comments and your questions below. So I really hope that this has helped you with how to navigate no contact. And until the next one, keep smiling, keep healing, and keep thriving because there's nothing else to do. Lots of love. Bye-bye.